Frank H. Cheley started Cheley, Colorado Camps in 1921 on the shores of Bear Lake in Rocky Mountain National Park. He started that first summer with 9 boys. 6 years later, he moved to the beautiful Land of Peaks property 4 miles south of the town of Estes Park, Colorado. He was a dreamer and started to build the lodges and cabins that we still use today. He believes strongly that great things happen when youth and mountains meet. By 1926, Cheley served 84 girls and boys. As if that wasn't enough growth, in 1937, Frank then created Boys Trails End and Girls Trails End, right outside the town of Glen Haven. In these 2 units, the campers stay in covered wagons, have more hands-on training with the horses, and the camps have a little bit more of an intimate feel. Now moving into the 4th generation, we are honored to be carrying on his dream of providing an awesome experience for youth. We believe our work in having a positive impact on young people is even more important today than it was back then.
Cheley is focused on youth development. As our mission states, we build the lasting character and resiliency of young people, creating unique life experiences in a challenging and nurturing natural environment. Camp is a place where time slows down and people open up. Campers often say they feel more alive, more connected, and more themselves at Cheley, whether they are playing on a snowfield high in the Rockies or cantering around the riding ring. Children need an opportunity for unstructured play. Play helps them learn creative problem-solving skills. They learn how to form relationships and communicate with people from around the world. Camp gives them a chance to sweat, to get dirty, and to create memories of accomplishment.
At Cheley, we have campers and staff from all over the country and the world. We have 2 4-week terms for children ages 9 to 17. We organize our camp into 8 units broken up by age and gender. For girls, there's Lower Chipeta, ages 9 to 11, Chipeta for girls 12 to 13, and Senior Chipeta, which serves girls 14 to 17.
And 3 boys' camps named Lower Sky High for boys 9 through 11 years old, Sky High for 12 and 13-year-olds, and Hayaha for young men ages 14 to 17.
All are located at the Land of Peaks Ranch, 4 miles south of Estes Park. Girls Trails End and Boys Trails End are located on a ranch 12 miles east of Estes Park, with campers ages 12 to 17. Frank created unique camp villages for each unit with their own lodge, cabins, and bathhouse. The units are led by 13 to 15 staff members, and a unit director and an assistant director. We are a large camp, but this setup ensures individualized attention for each camper. We are diligent about maintaining the integrity of the camp's facilities and preserving their richness for years to come. Every lodge and cabin is steeped in tradition and history. Cheley's location is breathtaking. A rocky outcropping provides a spectacular natural backdrop. Long's Peak is in our backyard, and the Mummy Range is in our front. We are luckily protected from the encroachment of neighbors by the Fish Creek Ranch, owned by the Cheley family.
Our staff go through a rigorous process to be hired, starting with an application, a lengthy interview, 3 references, and an FBI background check. Our staff starts the summer with 8 to 13 days of staff training, including a day of driver training, 3 days with one of the best child psychologists in the country, and lots of hands-on program training, all taught by experts in the field. They learn about leadership, team building, and how positively to impact the lives of others, By the end of the training, they are so ready for the campers to arrive.
The closest airport to camp is Denver International Airport. We pick up the campers right at their gate. We have a meticulous system at the airport to ensure the comfort and well-being of every camper. From there, they will travel the 1.5 hours to camp. Once at camp, the fun begins, starting with the first family-style meal of the summer. In our dining halls, we eat on Cheley china, sit down at the table, talk about our day, and use our manners. Meals are a chance to get to know one another.
The first day of camp is spent sharing with the campers all of the amazing activities that they will have the opportunity to do while at camp. We have a free choice program. On Sundays, campers will decide individually how they would like to spend their time at camp. You will see pictures throughout the show of our top-notch programs. Horseback riding in our 5 riding rings and out on the trails.
Hiking and backpacking to the spectacular lakes and peaks in the Rocky Mountain National Park or the Roosevelt and Arapahoe National Forest.
Out camping on one of our camp-owned properties where you will have the chance to sleep under the stars and cook over an open fire.
Technical climbing on our own climbing site or the majestic Jurassic Park.
Whitewater rafting down the Poudre River.
Mountain biking up and down the hills of Estes Park.
Other activities include riflery on one of our 4 rifle ranges, archery, fishing in our stocked mountain pond, or creating masterpieces in the craft shop, the woodworking shop, the ceramic studio, and much more.
Each day is concluded with an evening campfire to strengthen the community. On the second Sunday of the term, all of the units gather together for an all-camp campfire, a night of skits, songs, and laughter. One of the many aspects that sets us apart from other camps is our code of living. Frank Cheley was a brilliant man. He realized that people are more motivated to live up to the values they create themselves. At the beginning of each term, the campers in each unit come up with a set of traits that they would like to live by for that term. Traits like honesty, integrity, trust, and respect are just a few that commonly make the list. The campers are then given a kerchief to wear on special occasions that signifies this code of living.
Our health and wellness staff consists of 5 registered nurses. Counselors have current certifications in first aid and CPR. All of our out-of-camp counseling staff are certified in wilderness first aid. We are only 4 miles from the Estes Park Medical Center if additional care is needed.
We are a non-denominational camp that serves all religions. We do have a chapel service on Sunday with singing, a time to recognize our musically talented campers, a time for reflection, and a time to look out over the mountains. Parents are welcome to visit on the 3rd and final Sundays. Our final weekend of camp is a popular time for families to share the Cheley experience with their children.
In the middle of the winter, 4 weeks at camp sounds like a lot, but once you're at Cheley, you realize it takes that long to unwind, to get in shape, and to do something that makes it one of those summers you will remember forever. You need this time to catch up with old friends, make a bunch of new ones, and store up the laughs, lessons, and victories that will see you through the winter. We certainly hope you will join us this summer.